This is problem number 34 from the August 2016 Algebra Regents exam. In this question it states that Sean incorrectly graphed the inequality negative x minus 2y is greater than or equal to 8. And this is Sean's solution here. And the question is to explain Sean's mistake and graph the inequality correctly on the set of axes below. Let's get started by actually solving the inequality ourselves, and that'll make it much easier to see where Sean went wrong. The idea here is we're going to try to isolate isolate y, just like an equation, and we're going to do that first by adding x to both sides here, making those cancel out, and we'll be left with negative 2y is greater than or equal to 8 plus x. And then the last thing we'll need to do is divide both sides by negative 2. And because we're dividing by a negative number, the inequality symbol is going to change directions. Remember, that happens anytime you multiply or divide by a negative number. So instead of being greater than or equal to, it's going to be less than or equal to. And then here, the 8 divided by negative 2 is negative 4. And x divided by negative 2 would just be negative 1/2 x. And then I just kind of like to rewrite this in the proper format with our x term in front. So it'll be negative 1/2 x minus 4. Okay, now that we have our inequality, there's a couple different ways we can graph this. Probably the quickest way is to type that into your graphing calculator and you can see where all the points end up. But there is another way, and because this is in the format of ax plus b, we know our slope is negative 1/2 and our y-intercept is negative 4. So the first thing we're going to do is plot our y-intercept, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. And then I'm going to draw the next points knowing that the slope is negative 1/2, meaning a drop down of 1 and 2 to the right. Sorry, oh, there we go, okay. And then, so we can see each time it moves 1 down and 2 to the right. Or moving to the left, it's 1 up and 2 to the left. Okay, maybe I'll just use a straight line here. There we go. Now, since this is an inequality, not an equation, we're not talking about the line here. We're talking about the area either above or below this line is the inequality. And notice that the inequality states that y has to be less than or equal to this equation. That means we have to highlight everything below it, just like this. So hopefully now you can spot the difference between the solution that Sean gave versus the actual one. He did draw the equation in the correct location. He just highlighted the area above the line when it should have been below. So if you were just to say something like what I wrote out here, that the shaded area should be below the line instead of above, that would be good enough for your answer. Alright, that's it for this video. Thanks for visiting JD's Regents Preparation.